My name is Brandon Tauszik. I'm a photographer and filmmaker living here in downtown Los Angeles. I do a lot of long-term photo and video projects focusing on systems and subcultures that shape contemporary American life. Water and Power is a photo and multimedia project that I created in 2024, tracing the Los Angeles Aqueduct and all the hydroelectric plants that run along it from its beginnings at Mono Lake, hundreds of miles up the Eastern Sierras, to its terminus here at the Cascades, which we all recognize from the Highway 5, where it ends. So we had our 20-year drought in California. We had 2 very wet winters around 2023 that broke that drought for the first time. So I started looking up the aqueduct, looking for photos of the plants that run along it, and all I could really find was black and white archival imagery from basically when they were built 100 years ago. So I got to thinking, I wonder what they look like now, and turns out they look exactly the same, running on the same archaic technology. I decided to try and get access through LADWP and make this project. So over the course of summer of 2024, went all up through the Owens Valley. This is part of a larger project. There's some working prints here on the table with more of the images. Feel free to flip through and take one. I wanted to try and mimic the kind of formal style of the archival imagery. So was working a little bit more formal and rigid compositionally than I normally do, but really wanted to show the age of this system just sitting out there in the desert, and it's just original 120-year-old pipe. You can just see the rot, the decay. It's really loud. I actually walked up on that, which I shouldn't have done, and it's just rumbling with force. I was really interested in sort of the human element behind this system, and you can just see sort of the scale between the system and the tininess of humans. It was once the vast majority of LA's water and power, and today it's about 3% of our electricity and about 30% of our water. It's pretty insignificant in our grid today, but it's fully green. The snow melts, it runs down the mountain, it powers the plants. So this system is still running out there in the desert. I don't know for how much longer. One of the locations we're gonna hit on the bike ride today is the machine shop in Chinatown. So every time something breaks in one of these plants, they don't upgrade it or modernize it. They ship it to this machine shop in Chinatown, fix it, repair it, huge pieces of machinery, and then bring it back up. So Hunter runs Infrastructure LA. He put together a really fun tour today, mostly in the downtown area of DWP sites related to water and power that keeps our city going.
Today's ride will be about 19 miles and we'll discuss DWP's institutional history and extensive physical footprint in the city as it pertains to electrical distribution and how they intersect with the water infrastructure, as we saw in Brandon's show out there. So this fence over here is actually easier to see through. You can look down into the yard and see just all the poles that they're moving in and out. A substation is where power that's coming in from generating stations basically steps down the power so it can then be distributed out to customers. Also, I just like this building a lot, just like the very postmodernist architecture of it. A lot of times, instead of replacing things or modernizing things, they're just keeping them original, keeping them as is, and just bringing them here to repair. So there's just dozens and dozens of people drilling and machining and welding